Hi, my name's Brayshaw. I'm the head tutor of TEFL course Seville. We've been doing this for about 10 years now. We've had many students pass through this course of all nationalities, not just native speakers. It's important to point out that many people make good teachers, not just people who come from London and the south of England, but people from all over the world. We require people to have just basically a C1 level of English to get started. The accent doesn't matter, correct English matters. We find that the best people on this course are not necessarily divided into age. We have people who come on the course and they're 21, they're 22, they're enthusiastic. Maybe they just want a ticket around the world and a way to pay for their travels. Maybe they are just wanting to work in a gap just for a little while because they can't find any other employment. But maybe, just maybe, they just love teaching. They just love teaching and they get that buzz from teaching, that connecting, that communication, that important connection with your students. And that's why I do it. That's why I love teaching. The real value of the course is that connection with your students, that sense of achievement that you've got your students through a course, that you've achieved a level of English for them that they wouldn't have achieved before. That fact that the students will actually remember who you are. You know, everybody has hundreds of teachers. They go through this and you speak to a lot of people about which student they had, which teacher they had, which teacher, who taught you for this subject. And they go, oh, I can't remember that person, can't remember a name, whatever. But great teachers stay with you. I was just talking to my students the other day about great teachers, and I was reeling off the names of my teachers from primary school and from secondary school. Andrew Harris, Claire Thorne, Yvonne Holden, you know, people who taught me for 2 or 3 years, but I remember them. I remember them because they were great teachers. And that feeling that you connect with your students, they remember you, you remember them, and you get them through an intensive course, and you get them up to a level of English, and you give them the key. You give them this key that opens the door, not just to education, not just to a better job, but to a whole cultural experience and travel. And this is what English is all about. That's the most important thing, really, when you think about it. For our course, you can go to any, how many TEFL courses are there just in Seville? There's a number of TEFL courses, there's a number of them. Here we offer a clear job offer. There's a job offer on the table from English Connection on successful completion of the course. You can get the very best qualification in the world, and they'll say at the end of that course, thank you very much, it's your certificate, bye-bye. This is the beginning, it's not the end here at English Connection and TEFL course Spain. It's not the end, it's just the beginning, because there will be a clear job offer on the table for you on successful completion of the course. It's also worth pointing out that your options are not just limited to Seville. English Connection is an organisation that operates Spain-wide. In every city in Spain, there are English Connections. Once you've passed our certificate, once you have our certificate, that gives you an opportunity at any English Connection in Spain to start with. So in any city in Spain, Barcelona, Valencia, Madrid, Zaragoza, all of those cities, anywhere you want, there are job opportunities for you to go to.